Steph Curry with the shot, boy. What is up, everyone? We are back with another video. Today's video, we're going to be discussing a little bit about the possibility of LeBron James, Steph Curry being able to play on the same NBA roster. Can this happen, right? But before we get into that, if you guys have been enjoying my videos, the basketball content that I have been dropping, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, because I do have much more videos coming your guys' way when it comes to NBA, especially as training camp is going to be starting up here in a couple months, where we're getting kind of closer to that NBA season where the break is finally over. Of course, I might have some football videos coming up, just depending on how the games turn out, with football season right around the corner within the next week or so. So it's a lot of sports content coming your guys' way, so stay tuned for that. But as far as today's topic, considering that we were finally able to witness LeBron and Steph play together on the same team in this past Olympics, I feel like it's everything that everyone envisioned, right? And I will say, as a LeBron fan, it's definitely nice that we did not have to worry about rooting against Steph Curry. It's so much easier whenever Steph's on your team. It's like, is this how Warriors fans has felt with the Steph daggers all these years? Because as a fan of the opposite side, demoralizing, heartbreaking, devastating, right? So to finally be able to see LeBron and Steph on the same team was amazing. Not on that, KD as well, of course, the big three of this generation. So it was definitely amazing to see. Steph Curry and LeBron is exactly what we imagined. One of the most, skilled passers in NBA history, with LeBron James going side by side with hands down the best shooter in NBA history with Steph Curry. It was magic. Of course, they won gold in the Olympics, and Steph Curry just went crazy, ballistic that last 2 to 3 minutes against France. One of the greatest moments, I feel like, in Olympics history from a basketball standpoint. It was amazing. But as far as these two teaming up together, I feel like it's too late, right? I just feel like it's too late for that situation to happen. Not even going into the whole contract situation between, Steph and LeBron and their contract and how that would work out. But it's just, how at this point you'd be able to make that work, right? I can't see the Warriors going away from giving Steph a trade. I think the only way that would have been possible is if LeBron would have went to Golden State. I can't see Steph Curry going to the Lakers, because the Lakers just don't have enough pieces. I saw the other day, because people have been talking about it since the Olympics has ended. I've been kind of waiting to have this discussion, but I even saw Bleacher Report came up with this silly trade idea for Steph Curry the other day, right? They talked about Lakers getting Steph Curry, of course, couple little other pieces and some cash back. But the Warriors were only going to get like Austin Reeves, and then they involve like some other teams like Brooklyn Nets, the Detroit Pistons. So it had something like the Warriors were going to get Austin Reeves, Ben Simmons from the Nets. Like, are we kidding here? I mean, listen, Ben Simmons is the top 5 greatest players all time in the offseason. We understand that. If it's a practice setting, I'm with you. Ben Simmons, he's the GOAT, right? But if we're talking about NBA games and Ben Simmons, there's nothing even to talk about. There's nothing to talk about there. And then they talked about giving the 2029 first round pick that the Lakers had and the 2031 pick. You're telling me that the Warriors would give up Steph Curry for Austin Reeves, Ben Simmons, and 2 first round picks? Who's supposed to believe this? Who's making these trades ideas? Whoever's have the trade machines, you need to be banned. There's no way Steph Curry would go for 2 first round picks. When Rudy Gobert a couple years back, this dude went for like 10 first round picks. Rudy Gobert, 10 first round picks, and Steph Curry's supposed to go for 2? And Austin Reeves and Ben Simmons? Just not gonna happen, right? It's just not gonna happen. I don't even have to get into the other part of the trade. The moment I saw that, is like, I'm done. you can kiss that goodbye. The only way possibility, if LeBron, just because of the relationship he has with the Lakers, I feel like the way that the Lakers respect LeBron, the Lakers have to be in a terrible situation this upcoming season. LeBron would have to like waive his no trade clause. I believe he has that in his contract. I don't have all the details in front of me. He would have to waive that no trade clause, right? Like, that would have to be done. He would have to force his way to Golden State. But even that's kind of hard to believe because the dynamic between Anthony Davis and LeBron James, they have such a tight relationship. I can't even see that necessarily happening either, where LeBron's going to force his way out, especially at this point of his career. He's going on the age of 40, right? I feel like that time has passed. I think we were able to, as fans, just enjoy the moment that we were able to experience in the Olympics. I feel like that's gonna be the first and only time, of course, outside the All-Star games, but that's gonna be the first in real time from a competitive standpoint. We're gonna have LeBron James and Steph Curry on the same team, right? I just can't see at this point that they would team up together. And even still, like the way that the landscape of the NBA is now, like that doesn't guarantee you an NBA championship at this point, right? Steph Curry's he's in his late 30s now, I think like 36-ish, 35, 36, right? So he's getting up in age, right? LeBron, like I said, he's going on the age of 40. So, that doesn't necessarily guarantee, that's not a like automatic, hey, that's a championship winning caliber team, right? Just the landscape is so much different now in the NBA. So nothing's guaranteed. But I don't see the way this is going to play out. I feel like LeBron's going to end up playing another year or two. He has his son, of course. Bronny got drafted. He's on the Lakers. I don't think he's going to be on the roster throughout the whole year. I'm sure he's going to go to the G League or whatever the case may be. But I feel like the Lakers, even though they stand packed, they didn't make any moves in the offseason, that's a whole nother conversation, right? That's a whole nother topic. I feel like they're going to ride this out. I still think that they will be a middle of the pack team, just because I don't think they're built for the regular season, right? I think they can get into the postseason, right? And if they can avoid, I'm not necessarily concerned so much about the Denver Nuggets at this point now, but that is their Achilles heel, the Denver Nuggets. If they can avoid that, I feel like the Lakers still have a good chance of getting back to the Western Conference Finals or maybe the NBA Finals. Same thing for the Golden State Warriors. I think at this point, they just lost Klay Thompson, so they're retooling a little bit between Steph Curry and Draymond. So at this point, it kind of is what it is between these two teams and these two players. It's a nice, magical thought to have that they're both be back on the same team, but I feel like that scenario is just not going to happen, right? But I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong, But overall, what do you guys think? Did you guys enjoy the magic between Steph, LeBron? Of course, let's throw KD in there for the Olympics, because the Olympics was crazy. That was a crazy Olympics experience. We'll never get to be able to see that again. So I had a great time watching it. But overall, how do you guys feel about this whole Steph and LeBron dynamic as fans? Because they've been fighting against each other for years. I'm sure everyone's excited to come together for that moment to be able to cheer on LeBron and stuff. But again, let me know your guys' thoughts down below. If you guys have any recommendations on what type of topics you guys want to hear next, again, leave those comments down below. I'm always checking out the comments. I try to respond as much as possible. But other than that, I appreciate you guys tuning in for this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.